All right, another 2024 review. Here we go. Looking forward to this. Horror lives, baby. Horror lives. What's up, guys? We're going to review Psychotic Cannibal Horror Bloodbath 5. Wait, what? I'm in the wrong room? What is this? What review room is this? Mean Girls? This is Mean Girls? You take care of Psychotic Bloodbath 5 and I'll do Mean Girls. Okay? All right, but you owe me one. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll do Mean Girls 2024. Mean Girls stars Renee Rapp, Andrew Rice, Christopher Briney, and is directed by Samantha Jane and Arturo Perez Jr. What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new 2024 review. I had no desire to see Mean Girls 2024, but you know what? After I got the screen invite, I was like, this could be fun, actually, because I watch so much horror stuff that I love all genres, so it's nice to mix it up. And I'm a fan of the original. I've seen the original quite a few times. I own the DVD. Haven't seen it in years. But of the teen comedies, it is definitely one of the best, I think, of the last 20 years. And it came out, I believe, 20 years ago this year, which is really cool. But this is more a take on, I guess, the Broadway musical. This is a musical. I'd say it's half and half. You have plenty of active dialogue going on, but you also have plenty of music. And I think the big thing with musicals is, are the songs good? Are the songs catchy? Do they relate to the plot at hand? And are they maybe funny if the movie's a comedy? I'm thinking of like Anne and the Apocalypse, which I just reviewed a while back, and the music in that movie was perfect. Loved it to death. So let's discuss how it works in Mean Girls.
Rachel Hamilton fills her inhaler with vodka.
Oh, that's how you use that.
Cut to the chase. I loved it. All right, so let me give you a quick plot synopsis. I believe the story here is pretty much the same as the original. The characters' names are the same. You got this character, Katie, who is new at this school, and you know how it is for young people in high school and trying to navigate the different peer groups, and there seems to be 18 of them, and this movie kind of fleshes that out as well. But there's this group of mean girls that seem to be at the top of the social hierarchy, and the leader of that group, her name is Regina. There are a lot of characters with a lot of names in this movie, and I don't think it's necessary for me to lay out all the names, but I will highlight a few that I absolutely adored. And one big pro about this movie is that it doesn't depend on one or two characters. Yes, you have one or two main characters, but it's an ensemble cast of really fun and great fleshed out characters. I like how in this movie our character Katie has a really great character arc. There are times in this movie where you're going to love her, feel sorry for her, and then there's going to be other times that you're kind of mad at her. Because she's influenced by all these different types of friends. But all the characters in this movie, I don't think they're one-dimensional. They're just in the particular peer group that they are, and it's realistic. In high school, we rarely ever break outside of our core group just because that's how we feel comfortable. Doesn't mean we're good or bad. And I don't think real life goes to the extremes as we see on the big and small screen. But funny enough, I just watched 16 Candles last night, and I think it deals with the peer groups in a very respectful way. And eventually this does do that. Of course, our main baddie, I guess you'll call her Regina, she's just a complete biatch throughout most of this movie, and you get angry at how much power she has. But I love how it all plays out, and there's like a lesson to be learned along the way. But really the big thing you need to know, because most of us have seen the original anyway, this is so damn fun and entertaining. The musical numbers are quite hilarious, actually, but they're also really catchy. And I love that stuff. I didn't know this about myself, that I guess I am a musical fan as long as the music is really good. Because, I don't watch them that often, but it seems like every time I do watch one, I end up loving it. And this is no exception. I think, and this might be controversial, but this might be more entertaining than the original because of the music. And I was shocked by that. Going into this, I didn't even know it was a musical. I thought it was just going to be a straight up remake of the original. But I love how different it is and how funny the characters are. I think Regina steals the show. Renee Rapp, who played her, I think she was perfectly cast for the character. She just has that look about her. But her performance is just really infectious. But it's hard to play a villain type character and really bring some layers to it. And that's just because of the great writing. But you really love to hate this character. And she herself goes through an interesting arc as well. Now, the character of Karen, who is a complete dingbat, the young actress that played her, Alvanika Vandanapu, I hope I didn't butcher that, but she was mesmerizing. We all love a dumb character, okay? You know, you're thinking like Brick Tamlin in Anchorman. She is that character in this movie, and there are so many funny moments. There is a Halloween party that I think is the highlight of the movie because, you know, they play on the joke that all women, they have to dress like a slut on Halloween. There's a musical number in there involving pretty much everybody, but her and Gretchen are really the main focus of the dance number. I think this is the most ambitious dance number, but it's also just highly entertaining. The choreography is really great, and it's just fun. And it's cool to have, you know, veterans like Tina Fey back. Now, was Tim Meadows in the original? I think he was, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I saw it. But I gotta say right now, I freaking love Tim Meadows. Anything the guy does, I'm just having a blast. There's just something about his style of acting. He's just so charismatic. Matter of fact, I was talking to one of my critic friends who was sitting next to me, Billy, and I recommended him watching Dewey Cox because Dewey Cox is so freaking underrated. One of the best comedies ever, which also happens to have Jenna Fisher, who's in this movie.
Come on, Dewey. Join the party.
No, Dewey, you don't want this. Get out of here.
You know what? I don't want no hangover. I can't get no hangover.
It doesn't give you a hangover.
I'll get addicted to it or something.
It's not habit forming.
I don't know. I don't want to overdose on it.
You can't OD on it.
It's not going to make me want to have sex, is it?
It makes sex even better.
But Tim Meadows steals the freaking show in a couple of the scenes in that movie. He's got a couple funny lines in this one too, as well as Tina Fey. And the scene where she does like the trust fall in the original, that's in here. I'm not going to tell you how it plays out, but it was really funny. And because this is a musical, Tina Fey also has a really funny scene that involves music. That's all I'm going to say. One more thing character-wise I have to say before I finish this review, and they're very important characters. Damien and Janice, they open the movie. They're the first friends that Katie has. I just got to say, Damien is so freaking hilarious. He's another scene stealer in this, and I would say he probably got the most laughs, so I definitely had to mention him. I didn't even mention Katie that much, which as far as cons, she is filling big shoes because she plays the Lindsay Lohan character. I'm going to tell you right now, I much preferred Lindsay Lohan in the original, but Katie was fine, and she so much looks like she could be the daughter of Jenna Fisher. So yeah, in the end, guys, definitely giving this a high purchase worthy. Did not expect that. Had a blast with Mean Girls 2024. Packed audience, and I'm thinking this is going to be a crowd pleaser. I'm thinking this is going to be a hit. We'll see. So, when you guys see Mean Girls 2024, let me know if you stop by a horror channel to check out his review of this movie in the comments. Also, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks where we talk horror all day and every day. And on Fridays, we do Free for Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums and on my social. Support me on Patreon. Buy me a coffee. Become a channel member. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.